Morning sickness. It can feel like a full-time job that you didn't apply for and you definitely didn't want. In this video, I'm sharing 10 natural ways to reduce pregnancy nausea, all backed by science and tested out by real moms just like you. So hi, I'm Marie with Birth Bliss, where I help you to enhance your experience of pregnancy and love your birth. If you're new here, I'd love for you to click that subscribe button so that you can learn holistic ways to live your very best pregnancy. And you'll find all the good stuff mentioned from the video down in this description box below. Now, the strategies that I am about to share with you are powerful, but here's the thing. They mostly work by numbing the symptoms. So if you've already tried all the teas, the crackers, the seasickness bands, the vitamin hacks, and you're still spending way too much time curled up in survival mode, keep watching, because at the very end of this video, I am going to tell you how you can resolve the root cause of your pregnancy nausea, something I call hormone intolerance, and how I help women cut their nausea by 75% in just 14 days, naturally, without meds, guaranteed. So try these strategies first, but if they're not enough, then keep listening right to the end, and I'll share with you how you can reset your body's hormone tolerance so that nausea just fades away. Quickly, naturally, and totally easily. So the digestive system can be impacted by all those hormones. Sometimes it can get a bit sluggish, and it doesn't deal as well with long periods of fasting, which is why so often pregnant women will snack. And in fact, just snacking often that's why, like people say, put crackers beside, your bedside table and eat them straight away in the morning. It's the idea that it's hardest after a long fast. I will say that I was really thrown off kilter by the whole word morning sickness, because for me it was like all day sickness, and I kind of felt gypped, like, wasn't it supposed to disappear by like noon? But the reason that it's called that is because so often it is stronger in the morning after a long fast. So working with that same sort of wisdom, if we continue to give the body a little bit of food at a kind of a steady rate throughout the day, often that can really help. Now, there are also foods that are stimulating to the gallbladder, can really help us process all of those hormones. So stimulating to the gallbladder are often bitters and sours. And sometimes bitters and sours are actually things that you might naturally crave during pregnancy. Things like, pickles that are kind of sour, and maybe grapefruits are another common pregnancy craving. Lemons are actually, there's quite a few studies that looked at lemons as a way to reduce nausea. And so there's kind of two ways, and you'll have to play with it because every body is unique. That's what I have to say up front too, is like every single person has unique body chemistry. And so like where the magic sort of happens is how your body chemistry is going to interact with these holistic things that I'm sharing with you. And so for one person, the lemons might be the ticket, but for another, it might be something else on this list of strategies. So lemons, one of the ways you can do this is probably my favorite. I continue to do this because it's a great stimulus for the digestive system. I do a little bit of lemon in water in the morning. And so you can just squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in water. Another really good way is using the scent of lemons. And so while carrying a lemon in your purse may not be that practical for like just whipping it out and smelling it, this is where a really nice pure essential oil of lemon is perfect. So that's just extracted lemon oil from the peels, and it just is that beautiful pure scent of lemon just at your fingertips. You just open the bottle, wave it underneath your nose. And so that is a really good way, and it's been backed by research. Another one that kind of falls under this sort of bitters and sours would be like the grapefruit, or actually you can get digestive bitters. and Digestive Bitters. I'll put the link down for one that, and I'm not endorsing it or anything like that. It's just that it's safe for pregnancy, and lots of mamas have told me that it's helpful. So that's another way. Raw apple cider vinegar. So that's something that you can find. Make sure that you get the raw kind. It's going to have the most benefits to it. You can add just a little bit into your glass of warm water, somewhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon. Again, pay attention to your body, work with your own body chemistry, see what works for you. Digestive enzymes is another really good way to stimulate the digestive system. So you can do that with, you can find digestive enzymes actually at any kind of natural health food store. I have a brand that I like. I can drop the link down below as well. And I also like the ones that are made from papaya. I've had lots of moms come back and tell me that the papaya ones were helpful too. And basically you take those along with meals and in between meals, and they just help your digestive system break down your food. Now, if you are eating lots of fruits and vegetables, you are going to be getting lots of enzymes in your diet already, but I know sometimes pregnancy aversions and cravings and all the rest and nausea can make it tricky, so this is a way to kind of supplement that. Okay, now another one that's been backed by loads of research is peppermint, and both the scent as well as the flavor. So there's a couple ways that you could use peppermint. Again, a beautiful pure essential oil that you can just wave under your nose is a great way to use peppermint. Another way is to drink peppermint tea. And then a final way is to choose a natural peppermint gum, because the natural peppermint gum, all of the peppermint flavoring is going to come from actual real peppermint extract and not a chemical that's created in a lab. And the nice thing with the peppermint gum too is that you have the added benefit of creating, you know, all that saliva as you're chewing, and that saliva can really stimulate the digestive system, which is kind of the big overarching theme that we're looking at. Ginger has been widely researched. Probably of all the things I'm sharing, this is the one that is the most backed by research, because there was 4 studies that looked specifically at pregnancy nausea, and several studies that looked at comparing ginger versus medications and how effective they were. And there were some times where the ginger was just as effective as the meds. So ginger, in terms of how you can use it, again, there's a lot of different variety on this. You can find ginger lollipops that are made for pregnancy. You can find ginger chewables, those are really good, or suckable candies. Just the ginger root, which you can grade. Some moms I've talked to love to put that into a morning smoothie. So if you like the flavor, personally, I don't like the flavor of ginger in my smoothies, but if that works for you, that is a great way to incorporate it into your day. You can also just chew on the ginger root. My personal favorite is the pickled ginger, like the kind of ginger that you get with sushi. That to me tastes the absolute best. But you can also do ginger root, raw ginger root, and just put it in warm water, let it steep, or grate it, and then put it in water so there's lots of surface area. That'll make like a ginger tea. So lots of different options with ginger, and again, that's, of all the things I'm sharing, that one is the most backed by scientific research. Another one that is backed by research as well is acupuncture and acupressure. So both of these are stimulating the nervous system, and again, the whole idea of acupuncture and acupressure is that you're working with the energies in the body in a supportive way. So helping the body to process those hormones in a successful way. So find a acupuncturist in your area who is endorsed. Talk to like moms in your area. Find somebody who loves working with pregnancy. And then the pressure point, you can do this on yourself. So this I love. And so you can just take this, it's just right here. And you're just going to take your thumb and you're just going to press right here. And actually, one of my favorite ways to use this is to get a C-sec band. They look like a little elastic hairband with a half of a marble kind of drop down in the bottom, and they just add a little pressure without you needing to press on it. So you can have this pressure point going all day long, just gently, not like excessive. It's just gentle. A lot of people wear it when they go on boats or cruise ships, just again to create that, gentle pressure point that's going to help them with nausea. So that was something, and they're not pricey at all. It's so affordable to get those seasickness bands. So I would highly recommend that you look at that as one of the options as well. And then one of the other things that they found in research was controlled calming breathing. So just taking nice slow breaths. So this would be a breath pattern of about in, 2, 3, 4, little pause, and then out, 2, 3, 4. So about that rhythm, really breathing from the bottom of the lungs as well as that top area of the lungs, so you're getting that full lung capacity. That coupled, they did some really interesting research with this and with scent to see if is the reason that people are getting a reduction in nausea when they smell lemon because they're naturally breathing more slowly when they're smelling the lemon. And what they found was that, yes, that is part of it. So when you just do slow breathing, slow calming breaths just on itself, it does lower nausea, but combined with either the scent of lemon or the scent of peppermint, then the result was extra, boosted it quite significantly. So the best would be to do those nice calm breaths. Generally, when I'm teaching calm breathing, I usually recommend that you do at least a set of 5. 5 to 7 is a really nice amount. And so again, if you can couple that with the scent of lemon or peppermint, that's going to be your ticket.
And your very best bet would be to combine your slow breathing with a guided relaxation. Relaxation has also been shown through scientific research to drastically reduce nausea. It's the effect of relaxing the body plus adding in guided imagery and suggestions that your body can better handle all those hormonal changes. So to help you out with this, I've created a guided meditation to reduce nausea. And what you can do is you can diffuse lemon or peppermint in the room, lie down on your couch, listen to the guided meditation, do your calm breathing, and just poof, the nausea is just going to disappear. So I'm going to link that down below.
So there you have it. 10 natural ways to take the edge off that relentless nausea and start feeling a little bit more like yourself again. Now, if you've tried these tips or others like them and they haven't been enough, or if you're just done with being in survival mode and you really want to enjoy your pregnancy even in the first trimester, then I want to invite you to check out my short free training where I share the real reason pregnancy nausea hits some women so hard and what you can do to finally resolve it. It's all about a root issue called hormone intolerance. And I'll show you the exact framework that I use to help moms cut their nausea by 75% without meds. You're going to find the link to the free training right below this video, and I think you are going to love it. So I will see you over there.